What's going on, guys? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? So, what's going on, Ty Squad? So, Deshaun Watson wants to return back to the Browns, and wants to come back to the Browns after his injury. After his injury, we know that he had a shoulder injury. We know that he had a shoulder injury. We know that Deshaun Watson wants to come back now and be the starting quarterback. But I am going to say this. I think Jameis will. I think. Let me get the elephant out of the room. I think Jameis is playing playing good football right now. And I think that was a good decision by the Browns to start Jameis when Deshaun Watson went down. Um, because with Browns fans booing him by when he went down with his injury that I didn't like that I didn't like um it just seems like with Deshaun Watson coming back, with Deshaun Watson want to come back to the Browns in 2025. It is a good decision, but the question is like who will be the backup? Who would be the backup? Like, is it going to be Jameis? Is it going to be Jameis? Is it going to be somebody like that? Because we've seen Browns quarterbacks that came in when like Deshaun Watson missed 2 years. 2 years. And when somebody's coming back from a 2 year injury, from a 2 year injury, and coming back from a 2 year injury, and you're you're telling me that that Browns fans are going to boo Deshaun Watson when he goes down like that. And let me get the elephant out of the room. We've seen different Browns quarterbacks over the years, and I definitely think having Jameis is a good decision as a quarterback. Will he play good against the Broncos? Yes. I do believe he's going to play good against the Broncos. And I do think that with Deshaun Watson out, this shows Jameis what he can do because Jameis Jameis is a good quarterback. Jameis is a good quarterback. And let me say this. We've seen Joe Flacco and how he got the Browns to the playoffs last year, to a wild card playoffs last year. But when you look back at the trade from a couple of years ago, and Deshaun Watson next season is going to make over $25 million or 224 million deal when he signed that back in 2020 or 2021, whenever we traded for Deshaun. When you look back at that, now, I'm saying Deshaun Watson is still a good quarterback. It's still a good quarterback. But when we look at what Deshaun Watson has done, he came back 2 years. This is he didn't play last year. He played last year. Got injured last year. He Joe Flacco came in because Joe Flacco came in last year, and Joe Flacco came in last year, and made the Browns to the playoffs. And now Jameis is kind of doing the same thing. Jameis is kind of doing the same thing where he's trying to show other NFL teams that he's still a quarterback, that he's still a good quarterback for the Browns. I mean, he's still a good quarterback and he can do it. And we seen Jacob Brissett, we seen Brissett one year, that first year, when Deshaun Watson was there and went out with an injury. We seen Brissett before he went to the Commanders. And before he went to the Commanders, and we seen what Brissett could do um, as a Brown before he went to the Commanders. We seen what Joe Flacco can do. We are seeing what Jameis is doing now. And Jameis is doing good, playing good football, playing good football. And I think when you want to have, when you look at Deshaun Watson coming back from 2 years, and you want him to come back, and he really wants to come back and being a starting quarterback, that's good to hear because when your starting quarterback says he wants to return back to your team, that's good to hear. But for Deshaun Watson, I would say Deshaun Watson has to become Deshaun Watson. Can he become the Houston quarterback that we see in Houston next season? Or will we see the quarterback from the Browns? Like, let me get the elephant out of the room. Would we see the quarterback from the Browns that we seen this year, the Deshaun Watson this year that we seen, or are we going to see? Can we see Houston Deshaun? We will have to find out. But guys, sub if you're new and never give up your dreams. And stay blessed, everybody, and peace.